I think around late 2021 was when the 7Hz Timeless came out, and that was the planar that everyone was so super hyped about. The first ever planar that is tuned well, and because of that IEM, it spawned so many other IEMs. The more popular of the new ones are the S12 line, which you guys know as the S12, S12 Pro, and the C12. And after that, there's a lot of new planars that came out. Some are not so good, some are decent, and some are pretty much rehash of the S12 line. For example, the Keyfinds Klanar, which I reviewed already if you're interested in that one. Also very good, sounds very similar to the S12 line, but much more affordable. And following that rehash trend, we have the F1 Pro by Nice HCK, another planar IEM from a brand that doesn't really make a lot of popular IEMs. Yeah, I don't know any Nice HCK IEMs that is very well known in today's market. Well, this actually might be the first one because, like I said again, it's a rehash of the S12 line. So the sound is very similar, but just like the Keyfinds Klanar, it is significantly cheaper. Hey friends, Tim here, welcome back to a video on Giz Audio. Today we have a review of the Nice HCK's F1 Pro. Now, I'm just gonna call the brand name Nice from this point forward because saying Nice HCK multiple times would probably get annoying. Like I said before, the tuning of the F1 Pro is very similar to the S12 line. It's mostly the closest to the S12 Pro and the Z12. The S12, the original one, is leaning on the brighter side, which the F1 Pro is not quite that. It's more neutral, so it's very similar to, again, the S12 Pro and the C12. But coming in at only $99 as opposed to $169 that those other two demand. So quite a lot more affordable. And on that end, the build quality and the accessories is not really a downgrade either, except for if you want interchangeable cable, I guess, then the S12 Pro and the C12 both come with the Chimera cable, but again, for an extra $70, I don't think that's worth it. The F1 Pro is definitely the way to go if you want that kind of tuning. Now, with the price being a little bit more affordable, one might question the technical performance of the F1 Pro versus the, the other two. Well, I can say with 100% certainty that it's pretty much the same. You're not gonna find any more details or soundstage out of the S12 Pro or the C12 as compared to the F1 Pro. It's basically the S12 Pro and C12 Pro, but cheaper with a little bit less extravagant accessories. I'm running out of stuff to say for this video. Now, that aside, if you're curious about what the tuning sounds like, maybe you're super new to the community, it sounds very kind of like a balanced V-shape in a way. It has quite a lot of sub-bass and mid-bass as well. It has a warmer lower mid-range, so meatier male vocals, meatier bass, and also a little bit more hefty female vocals. Upper mid-range for me is rather tame due to how much bass you get here. It balances each other out very well, so although it might look a little bit on the shouty side on the graph, it is not at all like that. It's very balanced, very relaxing, tamed to listen to. Now, the S12 line is known for one thing, and that is the treble details and treble extension. And like I said again, all of that is here in the F1 Pro as well. Now, I should say that the original S12, being that it is brighter and more airy, has more of that heady soundstage feeling than the rest of them, like the S12 Pro, C12, and F1 Pro. For me, I do prefer the original S12 for that really airy, heady soundstage, but I do recognize that it is too bright for some of you guys out there, hence why a lot of you prefer the C12, S12 Pro more. And if that's the case, then you're also going to prefer the F1 Pro more than the original S12 as well. All in all, it is a balanced V-shaped tuning with the biggest weakness in the mid-range naturalness. I don't find the mid-range to be the most organic it can sound in IEM due to the fact that it is a V-shaped kind of tuning, but it is relaxing, it is versatile, and it's also still a fairly engaging tuning. Now, the more interesting comparison is between the F1 Pro and the Keyfine's Klanar, because the Keyfine's Klanar is another rehashed S12 type of tuning. It's also more similar to the S12 Pro and the C12, so which one is better between the Keyfine's Klanar and the F1 Pro? I should say this though, that the Klanar is slightly bit more expensive than the F1 Pro, but you can always find the Klanar on sale for just about the same price as the F1 Pro, so whichever one you decide to buy is around the same price. That being said, I do like the build quality and the fit of the F1 Pro better because it is smaller, and I also like the aesthetics of the F1 Pro a little bit more. Sound-wise, the F1 Pro is a little bit more balanced out than the Klanar. It's not as V-shaped sounding as the Klanar, but to be honest, the differences are quite small. They're nothing significant. So small, in fact, that the same pro and con applies to both IEMs. So when deciding between the F1 Pro or the Klanar, it's more so about the fit, the aesthetics, and the accessories. So all of that is very subjective to each person. All right, that's it for the review, and my final rating for it is a green. Why not? I think it's great. $99, pretty much a cheaper version of $170 IEM. I see nothing wrong. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Stay tuned for more review in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.